Yo, what's up YouTube? Today we're going to be doing some sniping. Really, this is going to be the ultimate guide to help you start sniping right away. I know if you're a beginner to the game EAFC and haven't played Ultimate Team in past FIFAs, or you're really starting to become serious about it now, this is going to be a very simple guide to start sniping. We're going to go and jump right in. I have 4,500 coins. I didn't do much sniping at all. I was on the web app the past couple days, and then when the game fully released, I, just really dove into the game itself. So pretty much the idea of sniping, I'm gonna start off simple, and then we'll dive into sniping filters. We're gonna start off with an individual player. So pretty much the idea of sniping is getting a player at their lowest price or below their lowest price, so that when you sell them, you end up making profit, and that profit is gonna really depend on how good of a snipe you get. So let me show you an example. Let's do Iago Aspas. All right. Okay. So the idea is to find his lowest buy now. So I think it should be around like 3K, 3.5K. All right, he's a little bit more. And what I'm doing is I'm searching the market right now using triangle to find his lowest price. Okay, so it seems he's gone up already. Oh, Jesus, excuse me. That is my stick drift, my joystick drift that's doing that. So 4,200, 4,300. That's probably gonna sell right away. So if you, let's say, adjust the minimum price and search again, no one is on the market. So the reason I'm adjusting the minimum price, actually on console it's much easier. You can just make the max price 15 million, and then when you search, it refreshes the market. So nothing right now below 4,300 buy now for Iago Aspas. So this is the max bid price. And so obviously when someone lists Iago Aspas, I'll show you. Oh wow, I should have bought one of those. So obviously when someone lists Iago Aspas, you can see the start price, which is what that maximum bid price is 4,600, and ours is 15 million. So of course it's going to fall under that, so we're safe. And then the buy now price is 4,700. So that seems to be his lowest one. And then you can already see someone listed him at 4,100. So I'll show you again. If you refresh the market, different ones come up, and so the market is refreshed. So it looks like it's taking him about 48 minutes, or not 48 minutes, it's taking him about 12 minutes to sell at this price, 4,700. So if we want to snipe, right, and if we want to sell him right away, we're going to want to sell him at 4,600 or 4,700. So now we have to do some calculations, because EA will take away 5% tax on the market. So when you sell somebody, ultimately, so let's say I sell him for 4,600, I'm only going to get 95% of that. What I'm going to do is just open up my calculator, and actually I will do it on my desktop so you can all see. Okay, so I opened up the calculator on my PC, and so I'll do 4,600 times 0.95. So that's pretty much always what I do. I do the price that I'm going to sell by times 0.95, which is my profit. EA takes 0.5, I take 0.95, equals 4,300. Let's say I snipe him for 4,300, I'll be making 70 coins. If I snipe him for, let's say, that 4,100 that we saw, I make 270 coins. This is just a simple overall guide. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go back to the market. So if I can sell him at 4,600, okay, so it looks like someone's trying to sell him at 4,600. Refresh it. He's still there. Ooh, 4,000. Look at that, dude. People are listing. Okay, so 4,600 did not sell, but wow, that was crazy. 4,000 sold right away. So yeah, so I want to pick him up for at least you know, 4,200 or lower, just to get at least 170 coins of profit. But everything else is going, like 4,200 and below is going to show up as well. So if you snipe it, then you make more profit. So that, like that 4,000 coin Aspas, if I sniped it, that would have been crazy. So what I'm doing here is I'm adjusting the max bid price by one or two intervals, and then searching. So what it does is it refreshes the market each time. So let's see here. We're just looking for an Aspas. So I'm just using the D-pad. My joystick is kind of messed up, which is why I'm using the D-pad. If my joystick wasn't messed up, I probably would be using that. And you can use L1 or R1 too. So look, I'm going to click L1, and if you can see at the bottom, it says quick price. So if you hit it, it goes by intervals of 10,000. So L1, R1, L1, R1. Okay. And that's the whole reason why filters start making an impact. So of course, if there are sniping filters, it opens up and casts a wider net for the players that pop up. And so I'll just show you in a second how filters are used and how it can be used to snipe. So this is technically my first time sitting down this EAFC, or this Ultimate Team. Dude, look at what I just missed out on. 2,200. If I got this, I would have made like 1,100. I would have made a K just right away, but I missed out on it, and that's my bad. Okay, also another thing that I need to explain. So if the player does pop up, like if the player does pop up, let's say he was 4,200 and below, you would click X on PS5, A on X on PS5, A on Xbox, okay, or the select button, and you would go down to buy now. Okay, it doesn't show here because I don't have the coin balance. So it usually starts up here. So you click X, down to buy now, X again, up, X. Okay, so you want to try to practice that, and you'll get that after a few tries. It'll be muscle memory, but you want to get that pretty much right away. Let's see. Okay, I just snagged him. 4,200. My concern right now is he's being listed for 4,500, and I think 4,500 will definitely sell. So if I take out the calculator again, I'm just going to show you guys again. If I take out the calculator again, if I sell him for 4,500 times 0.95, he'll sell. So he'll sell for 4,500. EA will take the in between, and I'll get 4,275. So I'll get 75 coins of profit, which I know isn't a lot. So what we're gonna do, of course, is we're gonna sell him. I just want him to sell quickly. So obviously I can wait for him to sell at 4,600, but I have a feeling it might take a little bit. And I want my coins back right away just because I need my coins. I only have 386 coins if I don't do that. Still figuring out everything, but all right, going to my transfer list. So as you can see, guys, he sold for 4,500. I got 4,275. So I got 75 coins of profit. He sold right away. So now we can actually start having some fun with this. Now we can really start to explore options of making more coins, right? And you kind of have to set some filters, okay? You set some filters. So you don't do individual player sniping. You set filters. So right now, I'll show you. Let's go to SBCs. A lot of people do SBCs, and especially when they first come out, they're going to be looking for these players. I already did marquee matchups, but marquee matchups, okay, had Arsenal versus Tottenham, where the requirement is you need an Arsenal player. One team requires Arsenal to complete, one team requires Atletico, and then this one's League One, okay, and then Netherlands. So I think we will try one of these filters first, just to see. So I'm gonna go to transfers here, and then we will reset this filter to, I don't think quality will really matter, but we're gonna go to the Prem, we're gonna go to Arsenal, and let's just see what they have going on. 600, so 800, 950, 1-1, okay. So it seems like these Arsenal players are selling within a minute, right? That's what this is telling me, and there's a lot. And look, the people are listing for 800, 1,000. Okay, so let's go back to our calculator. Sell them for 1-1 times 0.95, 1,045. So I can try to snipe them for 1,000. I could try to snipe people for 1,000, and these are all players, okay? And then I'll make 45 coins, or if I want to be a little bit greedy, you know, I can make about 100 coins per player, or, you know, if I want to set it lower, I can make 150 coins per player, or 145 coins per player. So I'm going to click R2 to go to max, and then we're going to start looking on the market. See, someone popping up already, 500 coins. So that would have been like 600 coin profit, I think, already. And I'm losing these. But this right here is a good filter. Filter is just too common right now. People are, oh, dude. Okay, so I'm gonna show you all another way to snipe. So I think this is the perfect segue into why sniping using the regular transfer market maybe isn't the best. So I'm gonna go to club. I'm not gonna enter my squad, or actually, yeah, I'm gonna enter squad. I'm gonna go to a different squad though. We'll just click L1 and search on market. So this usually, for me, I find it to be a bit quicker. So we'll go to Premier League, we'll go to Arsenal, and then this is a different like interface, I guess you can call it, where you can snipe for players. I feel like it's, okay, 1-1, yep. So they're selling for 1-1. I want to go back to 950, right? 950, okay. Oh, dude, what am I doing? Okay, so this interface, mind you, is a little bit different. So you do left on the D-pad to control this, right? You control that price, you click triangle. If nothing comes up, you click triangle again, and it brings you back, and then you have to click X to open it up, or to select the pricing so that you can switch it again. So it's triangle, triangle, X, left, left, triangle, and then try to buy them. So this is more direct because when they load, you click X, up, X. Okay, and that's how you buy someone. Dude, Saliba, dude. A Saliba was 850 coins. How much is this, man? It's crazy. Brother, don't play with me. Brother. Did I finally win a player? Let's go. All right, I'm gonna send him to the transfer list because I think Trossard might be a little over 1,100. So I want to get his exact price. I think we want to squeeze out all the profits that we can. And that's what I'm gonna do. So we'll go to transfers. We'll search up Trossard. Okay, so Trossard's gonna sell for 1,200, which I will happily take that extra 100 coins of profit. So I'm gonna go to my transfer list. I'm gonna go to Trossard, and are we gonna sell him? We're gonna sell him for 1,200. So that, I mean, that's about 100 coins of profit. 100, like 30 coins of profit. Smith Rowe, what? What? No way, it looked like I bought it there. Oh, that's crazy. Another Trossard, oh, come on. Actually thinking back, Dude, it's like loading. Okay, well, thinking it back now, Trossard was not actually 1,200. I mean, everyone's 1,200. I think everyone at 1,200 is just gonna sell. So I'm gonna go and try to maximize this profit. Dude, no way I clicked off him. Yup. We're cooking now. He's got him for 850. So we will sell him, not for that much, for 1.2. I think 1.2 sells. I think 1.2 sells, guys. So the reason why I think that is because Trossard sold, let's see, so 1.2, 50 minutes. So it takes them 10 minutes to sell. So that's the thing. If you want them to sell instantly, you can sell them for 1.1, but 1.2 sells after 10 minutes. Go to my transfer list, check it out. Okay, so Trossard, he sold for 1,200. These two have not sold yet, 56 minutes. So they're ticking down, right? 56 minutes, 12 seconds. 57 minutes, 50 seconds, okay? And if you're saying like, oh dude, why are they sitting on the market? Why am I not getting my coins? It's because other people have listed players as well. Let's say we go to the transfer market. So let's just pretend, right? Let's just pretend that this is the SBC. Someone else is doing the SBC. They need an Arsenal player. They're gonna go to their club and they're going to look for Arsenal players. If they don't have Arsenal players, they're going to go buy Arsenal players. So they're going to probably set this filter just to see what Arsenal players are priced at. So they're going to be like, oh, maybe they're 1,000. No one pops up. Okay. So they're going to be like, all right, let's check 1,200. A bunch of people pop up and they'll see like, okay, 1,200. They might flick around a couple times and then they'll just say, okay, you know what? I'm going to buy him. I'm going to use him for this SBC. And so that's the whole point. So of course, if I listed him at 1,100, someone's gonna search him up. And let's say mine is the only one that pops up. Someone's gonna snag him right away. Okay. And the way to tell how soon your player is going to sell is by the time listed for the first one that pops up. So look, I'm gonna search him now at 1,200 Arsenal players. Gonna look 52 minutes. So that's probably like okay, 52 minutes left. So 8 minutes. 8 minutes is probably the longest it's going to take for your player to sell. Don't be surprised if your player sells earlier. Don't be surprised if it sells a little bit later, depending on the market. Oh, if you look at my coin balance, it's at 5,400. So that must mean they sold. Let's keep on this Arsenal train, okay? And I am going back to my squad. So I actually like this form of sniping much better, sniping from a squad. So we'll do it again. So just to recap, right? Going here, setting the max price, which I think, if I'm not wrong, should still be 1.1k. Yep, 1.1k literally sells within a minute. If you refresh the market, gone, only 1k. And we can set the filter lower. If you guys just want only lower cards to come up, like 900 and below, make a couple hundred on each card, be my guest. And we're gonna try again. And Ketia, that would have been like 800 coin profit. No way, dude, I'm like waiting for it to load thinking I got the player. That is crazy. Come on, Ben White, let's go. I did not get him for a crazy price there, but we will take this profit. We will take this profit. It's gonna be like almost 200 coin profit right here. If I pick these guys up though, of course, why can't I pick these guys up? Give me that. Give me that. Dude, let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Just sniped them for 350. 350 coins. Finally, I can show you guys a good freaking snipe, dude. Gonna sell them for 1,100. That is gonna be some cake. Let me just show you all. If I sell them for 1,100, oh, it was already up. 1,045 is what I'm gonna get when he sells for 1,100. Minus the 350 I paid for him. That's my take home. So that's my total profit, 695. This video is really just meant to be a guide for you. Okay, I'm gonna give you a couple tips. All right, I think just within the last like 15-20 minutes of making this video, I've already sniped Iago Aspas, which isn't even that good of a snipe. I was just trying to get the basic concept of sniping in general and how it works, and then moving into a filter which is already a popular filter, right? Like, people already know that Arsenal players are in demand right now. They're doing these SBCs, which is why they're doing that. So I've grown about 2K, like at 1.5 to 2K on these players, okay, just from getting them. And I probably could have listed them for 1,200 just to squeeze a little bit more profit. If you have coins to play with, that's good. But for me, and from personal experience, from past experience, I like to get my players sold right away. So I'm going to dive into a couple tips now, right? So a couple tips being the best times to snipe. So typically, if it's just a regular day, the best time that I find to snipe is between like mid-morning on the week. So on the weekend, like mid-morning, so maybe like 10 a.m. All the way to probably like 4 or 5 p.m. at Eastern Standard Time, okay? The way I like to see it is the best time to snipe is when there's the most overlap with players playing. So I think the best overlap, at least in my experience, is when people in Europe, the western side of Europe and the eastern side of the US, kind of have that overlap of playing time. So when you think about it, if you're somebody in New York City, right, you're playing FIFA, when it's 12 o'clock, it's going to be like 5 or 6 p.m. at the UK, and that's when most people are going to be playing. That's when most people are going to be listing people on the market, right? Obviously, when it's mid-morning on the weekend, like it is right now for me, it's 11 a.m. for me, Eastern Standard Time. There's going to be people in the UK playing right now at 3 to 5 p.m. You know, FIFA just came out. It's a hot game right now. But I'm just saying, when FIFA comes out for everybody and when there will be less people playing, I think right now especially, there's just a lot of hype around the game. The game just came out yesterday for people who ordered Ultimate Edition. Those people are going to be playing, right? And a lot of people are going to be playing. But typically after that, the market usually starts to die a little bit, the supply at least, just because there aren't a bunch of people opening packs. People sort of get acclimated to what prices should be. That's when sniping gets a little bit fun. You can go for a specific player, like a higher rated player, or, you know, you'll have to find different sniping filters, okay? And so sniping filters, like I mentioned before, you want to go to SBCs. So I'm going to show you this tip here. And so this is going to be a pretty important tip, is finding your own sniping filters, because ultimately that's what's going to get you coins, right? So right now there isn't much, but I know right now especially too, a lot of people are going to be doing the League and Nation hybrid. And the League and Nation hybrid, this one, oh no, not the League and Nation hybrid. A lot of people are going to do, I think it's hybrid leagues. Yeah. So this one you need 11 leagues, okay, 11 gold, 7 rare, and 27 chemistry. So typically what people do to complete this is they'll have maybe like Brazil as a nationality, and Brazilians across different leagues are going to be, you know, they're going to be a good amount of coins, right? So let's just find this filter. I'm not going to snipe right now just for the sake of finding a new filter. I want to teach you how to find a new filter. So keep that in mind. A lot of people right now, there's a demand for it. They're completing this SBC. I've already completed it, but people are still completing it because it's the first weekend of FIFA. So let's look for Brazilian, and a lot of people are going to be looking at the league. So obviously in the Premier League, there will be players, and remember, it has to be gold and it has to be rare. 7 rare, but it doesn't matter. You know, we'll look at these prices. So it looks like there is a supply right now of a lot of Douglas Costas. Okay, so that's why he's selling. All right, let's go to a random league. Let's go to like La Liga female, you know, let's see what's popping there. Are there players? Yeah, there are players, and they're going for maybe a bit more. So that's the cool thing about the females this year, is you can use them in these SBCs, which is pretty cool. 850. Oh dude. Okay, 1,100. This could maybe an untapped filter right here, right? So you would set this filter, La Liga female, Brazilian, gold rare, right? This could be a filter because they're clearly selling for under 1,100, and I just saw someone listed for 850, right? I could sit on this filter for a bit. I'm not going to, just for the sake of like showing you how to find a filter. What I'm gonna do is maybe I'll switch leagues. You know, I'll switch leagues now. Let's go to USA women's, right? Let's look. Okay, there's only Marta. Let me see if there's other players. So what you want is for there to be multiple players. Okay, there's Debinha, but she's expensive. Oh, and then there's another one, Carolyn Nicoli. Okay, so there are people in the US Women's League, WSL. So now you want to find the price, right? So 2,800, Marta. Okay, she's probably gonna sell because let's see if I refresh it. Oh no, she's still there. So she's there for 2,800. So that's a good price to sell. Let's see. 2,900, also a good price to sell. There's only 3 on the market. So if someone wanted a Brazilian from this league, the WSL, they are going to probably get one of those. But of course, you know, now when you go to 3,000 as a new price, less people. All right, so 2,900 is a good price, right? And so what you want to do in your head too, right, remember, is I'm going to transition, I'll share my screen to the calculator. So, you know, keep in mind, we're going to try to sell her for 2,900 times 0.95, which is your take home after the 5% EA tax. It'll be 2,755, okay? So that's what we want to get Marta at. So under 2,700, I'll be making like 70 coin profit. Under 2,500, I'll be making a couple hundred profit. And so, you know, when you have more coins to play with, you can go for players like this, right? I'm not going to do it right now just because for the sake of time, I'm not going to snipe right now. So these are my tips for sniping. Feel free to go out and try sniping on your own. Use some of the filters that I've done. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. I will definitely get back to you. And if there's something that you want to see, I'll release a video. I think within these next couple of days, I'm gonna create a video with my favorite and best sniping filters to use. But yes, guys, thank you so much for joining me today on today's sniping video. It was the ultimate guide, beginner's guide to sniping, so that you have all the tools and resources necessary to go out and start doing that now and start making some coins. If you liked the video, please drop a like, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be posting a lot more just about this new EAFC. I'm going to be live streaming. You can follow me along. My path luck has already been insane this FIFA. Let me just show you my club real quick just before the end of the video. If you look at my team right now, these are all players that I've packed. It's all first owner. Starting from Kalu Muani, you know, first owner. Of course, he doesn't really matter. Ugarte doesn't really matter. Modric first owner. Dembele first owner. Nuno Mendes, first owner, Alaba, Araujo, Kimpembe, Hakimi, and Ter Stegen, all first owners. And then look at my bench, Adeyemi, first owner, Joeliton, Gabriel Martinelli, Odegaard, Koulibaly, St. Just, Pop, and João Felix, and then, you know, some other players as well. So yeah, my team right now is pretty cracked for the second day of FIFA, I will say. Please keep in the loop and turn on those bell notifications for my future videos. I'm going to be dropping videos frequently on this FIFA, and let me know what else you want to see. There will be gameplay, trading tips, SBCs, and we're just going to have a lot of fun this FIFA. But thanks for joining me today. Enjoy your weekend and happy hunting.